What is going on, you guys? And today I'm gonna fucking rant again. I'm gonna rant about the plot holes in the Child's Play franchise. Now, first of all, the whole multiple Chucky idea. Yes, it's really really awesome and fantastic to finally get to see that idea. Finally, on screen with multiple Chuckies. It breaks the rules of the franchise. He did it, in Cold, where, like with the plot holes, to where pretty much, the doll that was getting, its hand burned, it didn't feel any pain, like at all, like it didn't feel any pain, and like there was no blood coming out of the one-armed doll when he shoved his arm down Madeline's throat, and all he has is just one arm. Like there's no blood at all coming out of the armhole socket. But like the short-haired doll, the one that's just recently been brought to life in that movie, Andy kills that doll, and there's blood coming out of it. No, that's not how the rules of the franchise works. The longer that he is in the doll, the more human he becomes. Therefore, the two dolls that have been, alive longer than the short hair doll should have blood. Meanwhile, the short hair doll should have no, you know, no blood because she was, recently, 'cause she was the one that, was, not alive the longest, in Colt. And Don Mancini, or whenever he got, his head, knocked off in Curse of Chucky. Remember the scene where Nika knocks Chucky's head off and it just goes rolling around like a like a plastic head? No, there's supposed to be blood coming out of him because hell, he was. Because again, the rules have just been disregarded now. You know what I mean? Like now, like he can do whatever he wants to. And another stupid thing that I'm getting really sick and tired of Don Mancini doing, I'm really getting sick of him um, ignoring stuff. Like, remember how leading up to Cult of Chucky, how in interviews he explained that how we would finally see what happened to Alice, after the events of Curse? Well, in Cult, it's just a throwaway line to where Tiffany says, "Oh, she died of a broken heart," and then Chucky later on in the movie explains, the burnt hand one, explains that oh yeah, well, I possessed her, and then somebody fought back and killed her. Well, can you actually show us that? Show. Remember the old saying of "show, don't tell." And then he does it again in the seasons of the TV show, to where remember how Colt left us on that big cliffhanger of holy shit, how is Andy gonna get out of the asylum? Is Kyle gonna come get him? Is she gonna come and break him out? When we were all speculating and theorizing. Well, in season 1 of the show, apparently it happened off screen. It happened off screen. Like, why, Don Mancini? Why would you do that off screen? Why did that happen off screen? And apparently and Kyle also said that she took care of the original doll that you know with the original doll's head, the one that was at Andy's cabin. So what did she kill like the OG doll or something? Like the OG head that was at, Andy's cabin. Like, did she kill that one? Or like, what about the one-arm one with the drill? That was still at the asylum. Like, did Kyle kill that one too? Like, what is going on, Don Mancini? What the fuck, man? Again, show, don't tell. He tells us things rather than shows it. Actually, like they should have had a flashback of like Kyle actually, breaking Andy out of the asylum and going through the, to get him out. Like, seriously, why didn't that happen? That also just pisses me off just the more and more I think about it. And and again, the fact that he just disregards the rules anymore. Now like hell, like there's no he doesn't even have like a goal anymore that he's trying to achieve. Like what's his plan? Like what's his big arcing goal? Pretty much, like we don't really like know, and like and like and like I just miss the days where he because again he was on a time limit because I have to get out of the doll body or else I'm gonna be stuck in the doll body forever and I'm gonna be become turn more and more human. That was his goal. That was his mission. His main purpose. That was his objective that he was trying to achieve. Now, even that, it's just not a thing anymore in the franchise. Like, why? That's pretty stupid. Just like, why though? Why? Just why? And 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 again, stuff that gets killed off immediately, like, oh, the Colonel Chucky is just gonna be like the big, mastermind doll. That's the one that's really gonna mess these people up. Nope, he's dead. He's dead. Scissors to the head. Scissors to the head. Like really, like you had the whole exorcism thing, and where he was trying to where they were trying to exorcise, the soul out of him, and like obviously a big nod to The Exorcist, but like they were trying to, and then it goes into Devon Sawa, when he was playing the, priest, um, uh, and then he just, explodes when that one took over his body, and it just made his body explode. And like, how was he able to do this? Rules, none. The lack of consistent rules in the franchise. Oh, Jennifer Tilly since 2000. Oh, what happened to the original Tiffany doll? Well, surprise, surprise. When Tiffany put her soul into Jennifer Tilly's, you know, body, the that Jennifer pretty much went into, the OG Tiffany doll that has, the scar that she was, hit with the, axe at the end of, Seed, and it's like, she's finally, mm, revealed, and then an episode later, ran the hell over. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, Don Mancini? You're just, why? Ooh, the truck load of Chuckies that at the end of at the end of season 1, the truckload of Chuckies. Nope, Andy just immediately gets rid of that within the first few minutes of the first episode of season 2, where he drives the entire truck off a cliff. So great. Makes the entirety of season 1 pretty much pointless. Like, why, man? Like, why? Why does Don Mancini do this stupid fucking bullshit? I'm so... Ooh, ghosts within, the White House. Ooh, ghosts within the White House. Is he gonna do anything with that? Not really. He really doesn't do anything much with that, other than the fact that, just to have him... Um, uh, oh, Chucky taking over Jake's body. Is he gonna do anything with that? Nope. Caroline just says the voodoo spell and, puts Chucky back into, his doll body and Jake back into his body. It's like Don Mancini just, you know what I mean? Like, you guys see what I mean when I say that he pretty much just, disregards, not only the rules of the franchise, but if something is set up, he just disregards it immediately when there's actual entry. oh, hell, they didn't even really do anything with, him, hell, they really didn't even do anything with the whole idea of, Dembala rejected him, and that's why, he was pretty much, and that's why, he's done. They don't really do anything with that other than, uh, they really don't do anything with that because, that body dies, obviously, and when it, blows up the North Pole and, he turns to dust. And then, in the spirit world, he possesses Jake, and then, once brought back, the good guy creator, the good guy creator, secretly has a new doll, and surprise, surprise, Chucky's back into a doll. See what I mean? Like even that situation. Oh, the good guy creator. We were fine. Remember how leading up to season 3, part 2, that we were like, oh, we're finally gonna meet the good guy creator? Is this, ooh, what if he, well, I was right about the whole thing of him, having another, good guy doll that Chucky would, put his body into, put his soul back into. But like, oh, are they actually gonna do anything with the good guy with the creator that actually makes the dolls? Hell no. Hell no. They don't do other than reveal the fact that he's evil as hell now, and like we leave the season where where he's about to shoot Nika and the whole stupid thing at the end where Jake Devlin like, see your fucking marionette dolls. You see what I mean, guys? There's just plot holes galore now within the Child's Play franchise, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, Don Mancini. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the plot holes. I'm sick of you breaking the rules of the franchise, and I'm sick of him setting up interesting ideas that are just disregarded throughout the TV series. Like, seriously, like. And he lies to us, too. He lies to us. Like, remember how in the plot synopsis of the TV series it said that we were going to finally learn the town secrets? Guess what? There was no town secrets. Well, why would you put that in the damn plot synopsis when we when we don't even get to see what town secrets, like it's talking about? Like, there is no town secrets. Like, and that's another thing too. He lies to us. Seriously. And remember how in the way back when and remember way back when, guys, in 2020, where where the teaser for the TV, it showed, the factory, and we were like, oh, it's the factory finally gonna come back. Is the good guy doll factory finally gonna come back? Nope, it didn't. It still has not returned. It still hasn't returned. So yeah. Oh, some dolls can die easily, and some dolls. Oh, yeah, that's another thing too. Some dolls can die easily, and some dolls, don't die so easily. Like the one that like when Jake strangled the one doll in the theater at the end of season 1, his eyes popped out of his head, or or the or the one that Junior killed, where granted, of course, Junior also died too in that, but like all it does, you just stabs that doll in the heart, he's dead. Scissors to the head, the Colonel doll's dead. Poison, Buff Chucky's dead. But like but like turned to ashes. Um, but like But like, yeah, guys, I'm fucking done talking about this. Screw you, Don Mancini. Screw you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And as always, guys, don't forget to keep on slashing.